German verbs used as nouns. I hope you know your parts of speech before we do this, so make sure you remember what the difference between a verb and a noun is. Verb, it's what you do. All right, here we go. 1. The infinitive, which is the verb form that we learn, can be used as a noun. So even though we learn it as a simple infinitive form, it's going to be super easy to change it into a noun. How easy? This easy. All right. It sort of becomes much like a gerund, if you will. So the noun definition indicates the activity of the verb. So if the verb was tanzen, which is to dance, it can now become dancing. And you'll notice das, they're all going to be neuter. So if you take an infinitive and you want to turn it into a noun, you need to capitalize it. Boom, right there. Okay, let's do that right. Boom, capitalize it, and then make sure you note that it's neuter. Here are some examples. Lesen becomes das Lesen. Einkaufen, das Einkaufen. Lachen, das Lachen. Schwimmen, das Schwimmen. Here's a quote from Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. He says, das Denken ist zwar allen Menschen erlaubt, aber viele bleibt es erspart. So here we even have Goethe in the late 1700s, or who knows when or maybe he said it still in the 1800s, saying das Denken. So denken means to think. It's been capitalized. It has das. So what do you think this means? All right, so to think becomes thinking. Thinking is basically allowed for all mankind. Like everyone's able to think. It's free, but many never give it a try is the best, but many like let it be. So das Denken is an example. Zum Beispiel, das Lernen ist Spaß. Beim Arbeiten werden wir immer müde. So that's by Dame, because das becomes dative with that. Das Lesen finde ich toll. Das Reisen interessiert mich sehr. So go ahead and write those down and then write what they mean in English underneath. Okay. So now I'm going to ask you to do your work, if you will. Um, think about maybe choose three. Choose three infinitives that you can turn into nouns and use them in a sentence. Don't forget to capitalize and use das. And when you've written your sentences, underline those new nouns.